Morning.
This is a good day. I got involved in politics when in my office I saw patient after patient after patient who couldn't afford to fill the prescriptions that I would write because they had no health insurance or health insurance benefit. Usually because of the type of work I do, it was because of a pre-existing condition that had made them ineligible for health insurance. So to see this type of program is very, very gratifying. The social safety net, the healthcare portion of it, has a lot of different tools. I was talking to the fellow from Midland about a different program this morning that's going to allow us to use some of the adult benefit waiver dollars to expand for single childless adults healthcare program. In Michigan, we have over 1 million people without any healthcare insurance. Over 1 million people. It's a tenth of our population. Finding a way to empower them to be able to do something about their health is in particular important for folks that have an ongoing illness, a pre-existing condition, if you will. This leads to some of the points I'd like to make today. The notion of access to care is absolutely related to affordability. Your ability to fill a prescription, get a test, see a physician, go to a hospital, is related to what the cost is going to be somewhere along the line. Whether you pay it, the hospital pays it, the insurance company pays it, and since all of us know that, when we're making a decision about accessing care, those who have financial problems related to it seek care late, with a worse prognosis, and more expense. This sort of program attacks directly the fears that people have about being able to receive care, and why I'm just delighted to be here with Representative Oaks to talk about that. It's a problem that, as we look at healthcare on an ongoing basis, we have to balance against two other variables: quality, and we need to balance it against access itself. And between the affordability, the access, and the quality issues, this sort of program gives us a way to address parts of all three of these. So saying, I'm just delighted to be here with a win-win for every citizen of the state of Michigan and everybody involved in the provider groups for our state and for our people. Representative Oaks.
Thank you, Senator Kahn. I'm excited as well to be here to work with Senator Kahn in a bipartisan manner. I'm not a doctor, but I do have family and friends who suffer from pre-existing illnesses as sickle cell, leukemia, and I know will benefit from this program. The plight of the uninsured is particularly important to residents of the Saginaw area who have been hard hit by the slumping economy and high unemployment. It is a sad reality that people who lose their job often lose their health care. You might be surprised to learn that 76% of uninsured Michigan residents are members of working families, and the majority of the remaining 24% of our uninsured population who were not working were either actively seeking employment or were in the labor force or were not in the labor force because they were disabled, chronically ill, or family caregivers. People of racial and ethnic minorities are more likely to go without health insurance than whites. In Michigan, according to 2007-2008 data, that is the most recent available, an estimated 50% of Hispanics are uninsured, and an estimated 40% of African Americans are uninsured. An estimated 32% of all other ethnic minorities are uninsured, and an estimated 25% of whites are uninsured. Despite the fact that people of color are far more likely to be uninsured, white Michigan citizens make up the largest category, more than 65% of the people under the age of 65 without health insurance for all or part of the 2-year period studied. Because the Medicare program provides health insurance for most people 65 and older, the uninsured are almost entirely under the age of 65. The largest number of uninsured are those aged 30 to 49, but the rate of uninsurance is the highest for young adults, those between the ages of 19 and 29. Clearly, this is an issue that impacts all of us regardless of color, age, or income. I am going to do everything I can as a state legislator to work together with all of you and inform the residents of the community about the potentially life-saving benefits that are available throughout the health insurance program for Michigan. Thank you for your time, and I invite AARP Michigan President Erwin to come to the podium.